Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is You Had Me at Hey, Chapter 6, and this one is titled Sing It. After chatting a little more with Jirou, getting to know her a little better, you both thought it best to head back to your shop before it got too late. Hey, thanks, you said gratefully to her when you stopped at the shop door. Don't know why you're thanking me, but you're welcome, I guess, she replied with a shrug. Good luck at school tomorrow, you said with a smile, reaching for the shop door handle. Thanks, I've got work placement, she replied. Oh, cool, who with? You asked. Death Arms, she replied casually, idly twisting her ear jack around her finger. I interned with him once before, so I chose him again for this round of work placement. Awesome. Well, good luck. Don't get into any trouble, alright? Because I can't save you with my quirk. Well, I could play a super stress-inducing piece that's off-key because of my own stress, but, you said jokingly. Jirou tried to keep a straight face, but the image of you panicking and trying to play a piece of music to scare off the villains while apologising profusely when you hit multiple off chords was just too much for her, and she slapped a hand over her mouth as she burst out laughing, trying desperately to stifle her laugh but failing miserably. Her contained splutter of laughter was music to your ears, and your face lit up as she continued to chuckle to herself. I'm sorry, she laughed, clutching one arm around her middle. That thought was just hilarious. You chuckled. No, please, continue. I could listen to you laugh all day. Jirou blushed, and her enthusiastic laughter turned to a bashful chuckle. Oh, she said shyly as she tucked a strand of her bob-length hair behind an ear. Anyway, you said, after you cleared your throat. I better, go. Oh, right, sure, yeah, she said with a gorgeous little smile. I'll, see you later then? Yeah, he replied, smiling gently at her. Night. Night, she replied as she turned and walked down the road. You watched her go and sighed happily before heading inside. Ugh, I'm so friggin' gay for Jirou, it's not even funny anymore, but what if she's straight? You wailed internally. How can I find out? You went to sleep that night thinking about her. The next day after school you texted her. Hey, how was work placement today? You asked. She replied straight away. Yeah, okay, I guess. How was school? She asked. Boring as frick, teachers were watching me like a hawk, you replied. Want to hang? She asked. Totally, you replied, a giant grin plastered on your face as you replied to her message. Come to the shop, I want to show you something. Okay, she replied. You put your phone in your pocket, and then you let out an excited squeal and did a little skip before breaking out into a run down the street, screaming at the top of your lungs to expel some of the nervous excitement that you were feeling at the thought of hanging out with Jirou again. You got home in a lather of sweat from your extended sprint and raced upstairs to your room, dropping your bag and grabbing a towel before heading for the bathroom to have a quick shower. After showering, you put together an outfit that was chic but chill and headed for the shop. It was another half hour before Jirou arrived, and your heart skipped a beat as she entered the shop. She was in an oversized white t-shirt that was tucked into navy blue short shorts, with an oversized black dress coat over the top of the outfit and her signature black choker on, and she just looked hot as hell. Hey, you greeted her, trying desperately not to check her out too much. Love the jacket. Thanks, she replied with a little smile. Your outfit is so friggin' cute, she added, as her onyx eyes took you in. Okay, he replied with a shaky smile and a sheepish back of the head scratch. Come with me. I want to show you something, he said, waving her to come with you. She followed you out the back of the store, through a door, into a fully equipped recording studio. Her eyes widened as you flicked on the lights. Whoa, she said in calm awe. This is dope. I know, right? You replied with a laugh as you walked over and sat down in one of the roller chairs in front of the sound panel. If you ever need to record anything, just hit me up, yeah? Totally, she replied, walking over and sitting down in another rolling chair and then rolling up next to you. Okay, you're up, you said brightly, doing an open hand gesture to the sound room where artists would sing or play. I'm sorry, what? She deadpanned. Go, you said cheerfully. Grab an instrument and play something and I'll record it. I'm sorry, but no, Jirou said bluntly, her asymmetrical fringe swaying as she looked at you with her head tilt. I'm sorry, I'm deaf, you replied just as bluntly as she had been. I heard you say yes. Jirou giggled with her nose wrinkled slightly. You know if you're deaf you can't hear right, you doofus. You grinned stupidly at her. Get in there. Play me that song that you were playing before, the one that you're going to play for the school festival, you said with an encouraging smile. I've kind of got writer's block with that song at the moment, Jirou sighed as she rested her elbow on the sound desk. her fist up against her cheek as she sat side onto you. I've got words for the chorus, but not the verses. I'll help you, you bubbled excitedly. Take that bass guitar on the wall and get in there, you said, clapping your hands emphatically. Fine, Jirou sung with a resigned eye roll as a smile played on her lips, and she got up and followed orders. You turned all the systems on and adjusted the sound in anticipation for Jirou to sing and play. She grabbed the bass guitar and entered the sound room. Talk into the mic, you directed as you held your finger down on the intercom between the sound room and the boardroom. Testing, she said as she leaned closer to the mic. You adjusted the sound and then gave her a thumbs up through the window. She looked down at the guitar, standing with her legs slightly apart, a real rockin' stance. Then she started to play. You held your breath as she looked up slightly, her lips parting as they got closer to the mic. Hero too, I am a hero too, she sang softly. Louder for the brother in the back, you hollered into the intercom. She jumped with fright but kept playing and singing. My heart is set, she sang louder, and I won't back down. The hair on the back of your neck stood on end, and a wave of goosebumps immediately shot through your arms and legs. Hero too, she sang as her confidence grew. Strength doesn't make a hero. And there is the end of chapter 6. Stay tuned for chapter 7 coming tomorrow.